as a physician, this is extremely important, I think, that we get the participation more active, the patient more active in the diagnosis and the treatment, and together you make decisions with the patient, the physician and the patient. And I think this program will facilitate this in many different areas. So I think that is the most important thing, to get patient in the middle, in the center, and included in the decision making. In terms of clinical trials, I think this is, if you can explain all the benefits for the patient to be included in the decision making, it will be much easier to make them participate in the clinical trials and to see the benefits in these clinical trials. So I think it will be more of the clinical trials will be a natural part of the patient's treatment in a much natural way, and collaborating with the physician. It is a new journey for the patient, and if you from when you include the patient in the clinical trials and in the program, you can collect blood samples for the biomarkers, and you can get the patient into different treatment arms in a very natural way. So I think, let's say that the border between science and taking care of the patients, they will collaborate into one way. And I think that's one of the benefits of this program. I think that the key of success is that you get a trust and a collaboration with the patient, so that patients manage to have the feeling that they are participating in their own treatment. And I think much of the things that we are doing as physicians, we can learn the patient to do. For example, as in rheumatoid arthritis, we have a project where the patients, they can examine the joints for themselves and score the tender and the swollen joint, and they can transfer that in a digital way to the physician before the visit. And you can compare that with examination of the physician. And over time you can see that the patients know their own body very, very well. And so that will be a very nice collaboration and trust between the physician and the patient. I think that's one of the key questions. I don't think so. I think this makes puts much more joy into our work, to collaborate with the patient. I don't think so. And especially our young doctors, they're very much into this, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I think this will be much more efficient, because if you, in some way, the patient are doing the work that we are doing now as a physician, and that will, I think, be very efficient, and I think also rise in the quality of the goal that you want to aim at.